reloading the clip, man. And then it's like a lot more intense, ducking and shit like that. And then to do just get a controller and do it, it's not the same.
I'm just so anti-video games, it's crazy.
What? VR games, if the graphics and stuff got better, it'd be elite. I mean, the VR games is fine how it is.
I just feel, okay, I mean, I guess VR is a little bit different because you're like moving around, but the sitting there and just playing the game, no. And the way y'all have rebranded that is crazy.
So what?
Like, I mean, it still kind of is like the butt of the joke a little bit. That's why niggas be on academics' ass. But it quite literally still is a nigga in his mama's basement just sitting on the game. Like,
sure.
that is still at the core what it is. Like,
sure.
y'all have rebranded it to be like, I'm a streamer. Like, no, you're still a nigga sitting on the game in his mom's basement.
Dress up the background, get some lights going, some sound effects.
It's still the same thing. Like... And we back. Can you hand me my phone, please? And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back.
That's Chance, ain't it?
Yeah, that's like OG Chance, though. Not this new shit. I'm just playing. The new shit is tight. Did you listen finally?
No, I didn't make it through the whole thing still, but I ran back the songs that I did make it through. I keep making it to the same part.
There's like no sing-songy stuff.
Really?
I mean, no. It's like mostly rapping.
Do you care for numbers? Because I just opened up my phone and seen a tweet that said, I think it just said 21K first week.
Oh, really? I don't even know what that means anymore. I don't even know. They're the books are cooked. I have no idea what is like a lot, what is a little.
Right.
I know 100K is still like.
Man, when I found out 100K was the new standard, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because that's not really it.
I don't get what counts as a sale to quantify 100,000 being a lot. Like, I'm assuming it's a certain number of streams. Yes, no. This is a podcast. You have to talk.
Oh, do I? Yeah.
Like,
I keep, the streaming numbers are always different for every platform, but they're sort of around in the same area. I used to know the numbers. Or money wise, I think I seen like a million streams. I just seen it the other day. Somebody was talking about it. 1 million streams is like $4,000.
oh, wow.
Yeah, I know the labels is just scamming niggas.
A highway robbery at this point. Like,
oh, for sure, niggas must like not knowing. When streaming first came out, not knowing, that shit probably sounded like good. Like, oh, you did 1 million streams or some shit like that.
getting pennies off of $1 is just sounds outrageous to me. Like, that sounds like I need to be selling CDs out the back of my trunk.
Oh, yeah. It
Like-
sounds like niggas need to,
like-
start taking their music and going back physical. Because you were getting more money that way. I think I seen, Cardi B was selling imaginary players for like 68 cents on iTunes or whatever the case it may be. Like, yeah, y'all, it's time for motherfuckers to go back physical. You think you can come out with something physical, some physical hardware for music, and it'll pop?
Like what? Because like artists do like their vinyls and stuff. But
Right, but everybody's not like a record collector.
yeah, everybody
or
doesn't
don't
collect
think
records.
That's fly.
Right. Well,
maybe like I'm thinking like CD player.
I don't have a CD
MP3.
player.
Like, but I'm saying like, can some physical hardware be created to boost music sales or something like that? Because I think
No, I just think that record labels have to stop being greedy.
You think so? Cause yeah, you know, you will see somebody do a show, and you will see the arena, the venue just filled up and lit, and then you see first week numbers and it just be low as shit. And it's like, what?
Oh, you think so? I feel like it's usually the opposite. I feel like, and maybe, I don't know, because I don't even pay attention to numbers, but like, I feel like I'll see that an artist sold a lot, or maybe not sell a lot, but like, they'll just have like these big numbers. And I feel like so many of the numbers that they put out come with no context. Like, oh, debuted at #1, like on the Apple Music R&B chart. Like, I don't even know what the hell that means. Like, I don't know. And this person just had to cancel their tour because they can't put seats in asses. Like, I feel like, or asses in seats. But like, that is, I feel like that's the only way to quantify anything. Like, who can actually get people to show up for a show? I mean, and I guess like merch, but like merch is a little, it's a little different.
Because you can have fashion people that like clothes and maybe collectibles, like just wanna, that's their lane, that's their thing, and they really love that. So yeah, they'll grab the Travis Scott joints, whatever it may be, and yeah, boost the numbers and go crazy. But they couldn't tell you two shits about what the music was really like or the album.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just need a real, because it kind of makes it feel like the industry is dying, because you can't really tell what's what, who's really popping, who's not, or what's fake, what's real.
Yeah, it's weird to like kind of quantify success right now, like in terms of things that we used to traditionally think about as successful, like first week sales, you know, chart position, things. All of that is like because of the internet and like streaming and clicks and all of that. It's hard to quantify.
Because about hot artists or artists who have a name, where would you place Gunna at right now?
I mean, I definitely feel like he's one of the biggest rappers now.
He just did 80K for his.
I feel like that's huge though.
His new album
for like a rapper.
His last joints
for
he
a
was
rapper,
doing
that sounded backhanded.
For his last joints, he was doing over 100K.
Oh, really?
And I felt like leading up to this, like, yo, Gunna, you dropped the album, had hot shit on there.
Oh, so this was like a disappointment? Really?
Had hot singles leading up to this album, and you just came and did 80K. It's like, I was shocked by it.
Okay, so wait, this is his second album after coming out from jail?
This is third. And that might be why.
Oh,
He had to join with Fuck You Mean. I'm not sure what the name of that album was.
So wait, A Gift and a Curse, that was after jail?
Yep, that's the one. That's the Fuck You Mean one, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and
okay.
Then the other one was like One of One or
One of One. Yeah, that was last year. Or no, that was 2024. God damn it, Jesus flying.
Yeah, and then this last project he just dropped.
The last one.
So the last one just sold the least, even though leading up to that, it's like he's been the hottest of those.
But I don't feel like there was any big singles on this 101. But I do feel like it was like a big album, kind of. Well, no, that one song,
Him All
Today
Along,
I Did Good.
That was on the last project.
Yeah, 101.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was saying. I thought that there was not a lot of big songs on here. But that was a big song, I think. Kinda.
Yeah, that was a solid song. Like I said, he's had solid songs that have come out, and now I mean, you see him over the playlist, the people's stories or whatever, and it's like, okay, and he's continuing that. Him All Along. Man, see, I wish I could just name.
Well, you know, I've definitely. Well, so that was this album, right? I've definitely seen a lot of people posting songs off this album. Sac Passe.
GFT? Is that what it's called? Or YGFT or something like that? You getting fucked tonight? We getting fucked tonight.
Him All Along. I know that one. I mean, I'm not a Gunna person, so I wouldn't. But I definitely... GP? Is that what you're talking about?
Nah.
No? Okay. I don't know. Let me stop talking about Gunna because clearly I'm not well versed enough.
Well, I just want to say that he did 80K, and it's like, I would say he's one of the hotter artists out here.
Yeah.
So that was shocking to see.
Yeah. So on today's episode, I got a couple topics. So after we left last time, that's when the Fabio Foreign interview with Jim Jones came out. And he's just so lucky. I had put this equipment down right before I seen him because...
Turn that off?
No, I think it's okay. I shouldn't be picking up. What did you watch it?
But real quick, is it Fabio Foreign or Fivio?
It's Fabio.
That nigga can't spell for shit.
It looks like Fabio.
Really?
Yeah, it's like five, Fiveo, Fabio.
You're right. Definitely right.
What's funny as hell is I texted you about that clip and you was like, he's slow. And literally I watched more of it and I was like, he absolutely is slow as hell.
Oh,
and literally the comments was killing him. Like, this nigga's
too
slow.
Much. I've seen too much. I know when a slow nigga is, you know what I mean, getting this shit off, or a slow nigga done got some money and he's on the scene. Like, no disrespect, but yeah, like, I mean, I can't say no disrespect, but...
Okay, so for context, Fabio Foreign...
different.
Fabio Foreign sat down on, I guess Jim Jones has a podcast, which, sorry, but Jim Jones is a slow nigga to me.
As well, yeah.
So it's two slow niggas sitting here having a conversation. That's number one. No offense to Jim Jones, but like, I don't know that Jim Jones needs to be having a podcast. Like, honestly, like, and you could have the opinion that I don't need to have a podcast. I'm not a slow ass bitch. I know how to formulate a sentence. I know how to articulate my thoughts. Like, I can articulate myself and I can have a conversation. I don't know that, like, certain people just, when they talk, they don't really know, and it's not even like knowing how to articulate yourself, but it's like the things that you're choosing to talk about a lot of the time.
Informed. You just have an informed
yeah,
opinion.
or like when you're speaking, it's so surface level. Like, there's no depth to it. There's no critical thought. There's no critical analysis. You're not going any deeper than just the base level. Anyway, so Fabio Foreign was on Jim Jones's podcast, and Jim Jones must have asked him, like, who were some of your influences growing up? And for some reason, Fabio says Chief Keef. Now, I never liked the New York drill music scene thing, so I was never into Fabio Foreign, was never really into Pop Smoke, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, but I was just never really into it. I don't like the sound of that bass zooming through the songs. That shit is irritating to me. I don't even think that it really captures the essence of drill, so I never really understood why it was classified as drill. I guess subject matter and what they're talking about, okay. But I just have never been into it, so I just was never into Fabio Foreign as an artist. Then he can't rap. So that's my intro. That you look like you wanted to say something.
Just speaking on New York drill, period, because Cash Cobain calls his music sexy drill, and it's like, sexy drill. I'm not sure you guys understand the concept of what drill music is for real, but yeah, he calls his sexy drill.
I think it's because of the content, like, that they're calling it drill, which I'm trying to think, because like,
I never thought New York niggas were making like drill music.
Yeah, I don't even honestly see how it's related to Chicago drill. which is like the original drill. And even the UK, like I never understood,
Yeah.
like I just felt like they were kind of taking a name. And I guess maybe some of the content of the songs, I feel like that's what they're trying to point to when they say drill, like, but like the difference, like that what Keith and them were making like in the early 2010s was like music that you would listen to if you was going to do a drill. I'm not gonna go listen to Fabio Foreign before a drill, and I certainly wouldn't listen to none of them UK niggas before a drill. Like, like be so for real.
Mine's them.
Like, I never understood where they got that was drill from. But okay, whatever. I'm just letting them rock out. It was always never good to me, and I'm one to judge people by their music. If you can't rap and you're supposed to be a rapper, I'm gonna probably think you're dumb. I mean, it's literally the art form is based off like being a wordsmith. And if you can't do it behind this beat, can you do it in conversation?
Probably not.
Like, it's typically vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, you might be able to have a good conversation but not rap, but like, or be good with words. But like, if you're not good with words in the music, there's no way in regular conversation you're good with words.
All right, so now at some point we're gonna have to talk about how we used to call like coming up. In my time coming up, shit, we was calling rappers. Not we. I don't want to include myself in that. So there's people that just listening to rap music and was calling the rapper stupid. And from my perspective, it was these guys are completely like they're smart. Do y'all not hear what they're saying? The way they're using words and things like that. But yeah, we would call rappers dumb. For the last 10 years, rappers have been dumb. And it applies now, but not before like 2015 and before. But we would always call rappers would get the stupid label.
And even if it was like gangster rap, you know what I mean? Like
they were still
saying like
something
even when you think
sense.
about like the origin of gangster rap with like NWA, they wasn't stupid. Not by the slightest. Like,
but Fabio, oh man, listen, I know you. Have you ever seen Fabio's social media posts?
No.
All right, he just tried to get at Black Boy Max and said we should box. You wanna know?
I did just see that.
You seen how he spelled box? That's a common occurrence. That's a common occurrence. Every time he goes viral for saying something, he'll get on his IG or Twitter and write something, and it'd be like the most basic word, and he will misspell it.
I couldn't believe that.
Completely off the mark, and it'd be like, yo. Yeah, so that's when I said I seen too much. Yeah, like I've seen too much from him. Like, oh, he's completely. Man, some of these guys just be Floyd Mayweather-esque. Money, money, money. I just got money. Can't read, can't write. Money, money, money. And I feel like that's the box that Fabio
Sorry.
and Jim Jones. It's B-O-X.
Spelling box wrong is crazy.
Man, if I can pull up all the other ones, even when they got on his ass about spelling something, some simple word like really wrong, and it looked like slang, but it wasn't. Like, no, bro.
Niggas used to go to jail and read the whole dictionary. Like, I'm going to just say that. Like, so, niggas used to go to jail and read.
Yeah, so he'll make a post speaking on him misspelling a word, and it'd be like, yo, in that post of him trying to correct and say, oh, I'm not dumb or speak on it, it'd be like another incorrect spell word so egregious, like, yo, this isn't a normal typo. This is how you thought that was spelled.
And, like, I don't want to, like, kill him for being, like, slow. And I'm not trying to, like, you know what I mean, just be like, oh, he's stupid. But it's just, like...
Some people some people fall into this box of, like I said, it's just some men. Let me say it's mostly coming from men. So, yeah, these men, oh, yeah, money. I got money. And just be just dumb as shit. And it's like, yeah, nigga, that money men. Man, I haven't
I'm
seen...
thinking of one stupid female rapper right now. I'm not going to say her name, but
I've just seen it from my point of view. I've
she's
just seen
pretty
it
fucking slow.
from men and okay, like Krishan Rock levels are slow. Like that's the box that they fall in. I put Jim Jones a little bit in the tier above Fabio, but not that much. Like, but yeah, you see how they relate. You see how much they relate.
I just couldn't even believe they were sitting there having a conversation. Like it was just like, how did you grow up listening to Chief Keef? Do you even know what grow up listening to means? Like, and I'm not trying to be rude, but like, did you not understand that question when he asked it? Or did you really not get inspired to be a rapper until you turned 20? Which is also a problem because a lot of people do that. Like, you can find new passions and discover that you have interest in new things. There's no problem with that. But as an art form, like, I'm going to just keep it real. If you never got above a C in English class, you probably don't need to be a rapper. Fuck it, B. Because it's about words.
Nah, because there's a lane for them, those people, those rappers. Like, man.
Okay, so that's true. That's true. But then it has to just be in you. I feel like Kodak is one of those niggas that it's just in him. But again, Kodak don't strike me as stupid. Like, well, okay. Kodak got a different set of issues. But again, if you go back and listen to like old Kodak and like see videos of Kodak when he was rapping when he was a kid, that's not a stupid kid. He's making a lot of sense. He's articulating himself well. He's doing it with passion. It comes across. But like that, the gift that like Kodak has for rapping, that's like savant level. That's 1 in a million. That's 1 in every 30 million niggas who want to rap for real. Like to just be able to have that level of can put words together in that way.
I don't feel like Kodak seen a Chief Keef and wanted to become a rapper.
No.
Fabio, you seen a Chief Keef and now you want to become a rapper and you were like 20, 25. That's a whole different level.
That's nuts.
Of somebody like Kodak coming out and just like, no, this is what I want to do. And I've known that, or I felt that rhythm, that beat, the way with words.
Just move to do it.
Yeah.
That's what it means when niggas say it's not on you, it's in you.
I don't trust them niggas that use it as a hustle or just get money, Yeah. I put them niggas in the vibes and entertainment crowd. Like
absolutely. Which is kind of one of the topics that I have on here. And maybe I guess I can tie these in. So during the part of that interview, like, I texted you this because when Jim Jones asked him, he was like who was you looking at seeing dress? And you was like, nah, I want to do that. How does that make sense?
I think that's what I asked you when I seen. I said, wait, was that an actual question? Who said that? Because that was the first time. I'm 32, but it be 33. I've never heard that. I've never heard that ever.
That's so
1,000% different in my eyes. But it seemed like Fabio related. Like he knew what the type of time was.
So I feel like. Because, like, it's been on my mind just all week. Like,
because that's crazy.
Because I'm really, especially the things that I've just seen this week, and I don't know if, like, the algorithm is just feeding into me because it's done pissed me off so bad. But, like, these people are influencers cosplaying as musicians. And I'm so tired of it. And that goes for a lot of artists across almost all genres. I'm not going to say all genres because I don't know what white people are doing.
Or coming up.
But in terms of hip-hop, R&B, black culture, and black music, a lot of these artists, quote-unquote artists, are influencers pretending to be musicians, and I'm tired of it. And it's making the art suffer. I just seen an interview with JT. I guess she was kind of talking about her, like, I don't know what she was doing the interview for. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was just a clip, admittedly. She like, yeah, like I just did a brand deal with Mac, and like I got the chance to meet Rick Owens, and you know what I mean? Like, being into fashion, like, okay, listen, I'm cool with the fashion niggas. Like, y'all cool. Y'all cool. You know what I mean? Like, all of that shit is cool. It's cool to get fly. A lot of these artists, you niggas want to be models and celebrities and influencers, and y'all don't be giving a shit about the music, and that's why the music is so fucking bad. JT, you supposed to be a rapper. I don't give a fuck about you doing a brand deal with Mac. I really don't.
She does the fashion thing well. I would say that. And I can't.
Last album was trash.
I don't want to put.
Lock in.
I don't want to. But she had a run.
City Cinderella was garbage.
Let's say you may not like the album, but she had singles. I want to say 4 or 5 singles.
She did have a couple singles, but why is the album bad? Lock in.
Well, you can't expect. I feel like you can't put a great expectations on an album for an artist like her. I feel like singles.
Why can't I? Like, why can't I? Why? That's good. That's another topic that I got on
forced
there.
To lower it, and I feel like you got to be forced to lower your expectations. Well, I'm not sure that's a good thing. And no, it's not, or a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, okay, because the Gunners, the Offsets, and artists and rappers like that.
I don't even want to throw Offset in that category because I don't feel like that's fair to Offset. Offset has proven himself enough musically to where he's good.
But there's certain artists where you have to set the expectation lower than you would somebody that's really good at music.
Okay, so that's interesting that you say that, because I was watching Rap Life Review this past week, and
because I liked what JT was doing heading into her album. I don't think the album was great.
I did too, but I hated the album.
Okay,
I'm gonna just be honest about it. Like, the album wasn't good, but I liked those singles that she had. Okay was great. That was a great song.
I liked her rollout for it as well. Like, it was real artistry work.
Bitch, I ain't friendly. I don't fuck. Like, that was good, but terms
you're
just
of saying the album is trash.
The album was not good, and I feel like in terms of musicianship, like, what does it mean for you to be putting out a couple good singles?
For her, I feel like it was major because she was having a run. And then to mix it in, from my point of view, with the rollout, the shows she was doing, how intimate she was trying to be with her fans, one-on-ones or anything, like just connecting with her fans, coming and building her own, separating from a group. I feel like she was doing really well, really, like, it was just real rapper shit, real musician shit. But yeah, the album didn't hit. It was okay. It was just okay. But I don't want to just throw her into that, you're focused on the fashion and things like that. Like, no, I felt like she was locked in and she was doing her thing. And I felt like she didn't even get enough credit for it.
Okay, so I can see that, and I can see how my my judgment of that was a little bit unfair, because I really did like those singles.
But yeah, I also understand about the influencers turned rappers. I can see labels, I want to say like 2019, maybe 2018 and on I'm going to say 2019 for sure. It was, hey, you over there, you got a lot of following on Twitter or Instagram and you're making some noise. You want to be a rapper? We can get you in the booth. We can get somebody to write these songs. You want to be a rapper? Hey, you over there. You went viral a little bit. You want to be a rapper? Come over here.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so baffled and irritated by that, because stop giving me these influencers. I don't want to hear influencers. Like, I can go to Instagram if I, you know what I mean, want to engage with you in that way, if I care about what you're wearing and all of that. Like, that's cool, and it has a lane, but its place in music, y'all are getting it so twisted, like, so twisted. And I understand that so many people see the bigger artists do that stuff and they think that that's what they have to do. Rihanna was out here making music and running and being a major pop artist for 15 years before she started doing her own business endeavors, before she started doing makeup and clothes and all the things that she's doing. You know what I mean? Like, she really put in the work as an artist and building her brand as a musician that gave her the ability to go do other things. That's honestly like what it's kind of like Beyonce's gift and curse. Beyonce is so talented at music that it's almost hard for her to like have success in other lanes because it always feels like a failure in some respect. It'll never be as big as the music. You know what I mean? Like, she'll never be as big in anything else as she is in music. You know what I mean? And that's why they kind of be like, oh, like Ivy Park is not, or, you know what I mean? Some of her other ideas. I mean, Sacred is really, that's popping off now. But like,
for sure, I see it. But
she's kind of struggled with that.
She was so solidified in music long before she stepped into acting. Was Ivy Park the first?
No, it was House of Darion.
Okay, so yeah, it was the first clothing line didn't go well, and Ivy Park hasn't taken off or anything, but she was so solidified in music before stepping in to any of those other off-brand ventures.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys, these people these days,
influencers
hot for 6
first.
months to a year, and then it's just everything else comes before the music, or they're trying to do all this other stuff while simultaneously creating an album, and the album is being half-assed. And yeah, that's what you get. I could just another single, another whatever. That's shit. Cardi B dropped Imaginary Players, and I said, hey, yo, it might be time to head back to Love and Hip Hop or become a streamer. Cause
well, okay, so that's what I was gonna say about the Rap Life review, the episode that I had watched. Ebro and Lo and Eddie were talking about it, and Ebro was like, well, I don't like we grade certain artists on a curve. You know what I mean? Like, when they were talking about like how they felt about the song, and they basically, Ebro and Lo were basically of the position like, we grade certain artists on the curve, and for Cardi B, this is good. And I can't really get with that line of thinking. I understand it, but it's a no for me.
See, and that's what I was just saying about lower your that's pretty much what I was saying about lower your expectations.
Why are we lowering our expectations?
I don't know. That's me starting to fall in line with just letting the watered down shit go and not being hypercritical of it. But yeah, I shouldn't bend to that. It's one standard. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Oh, well, it's good for them. For so-and-so. Like, oh, man, that's setting a bad standard.
That's setting a bad standard, especially for the kids who look up to them and want to do this afterwards. Like, are they going to think that that's the standard for what it means to be good? Now our standards are just getting lower and lower and lower.
I just came by a random clip. There was a artist that was on Dodger Blue on GNX, and he was just like, yo, now working with Kendrick showed me a whole lot, because I'm in here thinking I'm killing these takes. And he's like, nah, say that one, but do it again. Do it again. Enunciate it. Pronounce the words better. Pronounce them louder. More clear. Do it again. And he was just like, yeah, that changed my music. Mm-hmm. How I create music. He said it's a higher standard for him now. Because he's seen
how greatness works.
Yeah.
The level that they're doing it at. Like,
you can tell when somebody goes in the booth and one takes Timmy it or just
punching in.
Yeah, and that's just what it is. That's just it.
I can't get with that. I don't like that, and I can't get with that. Also because of what it does to actual musicians. I feel like it is, from what I've seen, it's starting to discourage actual musicians. I seen a tweet from Rex Life Raj. I'm gonna read it. The music industry is full of people who are good at everything but music. Said people will grow a large following off being an internet spectacle, then act like they did something. The worst part is y'all go for it. Fuck that. It's a lot of glorified content creators masking as artists, clogging up the pipeline for real artists. Shit is backwards, but don't nobody want to speak on it. I don't give a fuck about clout or followers or any vanity metric that y'all parade around as being important. How many asses do you put in seats? How many lives have you changed with your music? How much of your spirit is infused into the lines you say? The rest of that shit is for the birds.
And that nigga make good music. So
Makes great
he
music.
can get his shit off. Him going unrecognized as long as he has.
You put me on to him back in, 2018, 2019?
Yeah, I've been on Rex Life for a minute. He makes solid music with substance. Like, so yeah, if that's how he feeling when he get his shit off, I'm right with him. Because yeah, I hear it from you and just be wondering why you aren't out there more.
Because he's not, like he said, he's not an internet spectacle. He's just doing the work. You know what I mean? I think it's the same thing like we were kind of talking about Giveon. Like, oh, how does Giveon promote his album? Like, I don't know how Giveon promotes that fantastic-ass album. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what more? I mean, I did just see him on Jimmy Kimmel late night. But, like, again, you know what I mean? If he's not, you know what I mean? Yeah, or, like, if he's not on Instagram in some Rick Owens and Balenciaga and doing just, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to come for the fashion people. Like, I get, like, I respect the fashion lane, like it's its own thing. I respect it, but like also, I sometimes wonder how the fashion people feel about the wannabe musicians clogging up their lane, just
coming in and motherfuckers just throwing clothes and items and pieces on them and.
Because they got the clout.
Yeah, I've heard Cardi B is a fashionista and all of that stuff, but hearing her talk the fashion shit on imaginary players, it was just like, for me, I was just like, oh, I don't really care. Oh, you bitches don't know the difference between vintage and archive. And it's like, nobody gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you know the difference between vintage and archive. Who cares?
What Lotto say? It's always who, what, where first. Bitches don't never want to talk about a verse.
Like, it's everything but the music. It's everything but the music. I remember at a point in time, if you created a good record, yeah, that was going to get you up. Now people can create good records, good music, and that's just not enough.
And I'm sorry, but I feel like that's actually starting to be a real divide. Now that I think about you saying that Lotto got that bar, Drake took ASAP's fucking head off with that shit. Like, we talking about what you wear. I didn't even know you did music still. That's coming back to bite him in the ass, bro. Because every time he talk about putting out an album, I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
The music don't sound good.
Stick to dressing. You a fashion nigga.
That's been your thing. That's for 10 years.
Hey, cool. But don't. I can't hear that scarf you wearing, nigga. I don't even know what you want me to do with that, for real. It's okay to have multiple interests, right? But again, I feel like a lot of this shit be like offshoot of Kanye. Kanye was the first. I'm a real creative, but the difference was Kanye's a generational producer.
Solidified in the music long before he became a little fashionista.
He was fighting for respect in the fashion lane.
Yeah. That's what his whole, for a while, that's what his fight was. And the rants and things was about him getting access and entrance to the fashion world. And a lot of motherfuckers just took that and ran with it. Like, I can rap, I can be a sports broadcaster, internet comedian, fashionista, all in the same.
People have this idea that they can be a jack of all trades and a master at none, but it's like
that's not it.
That's not it. And the difference is between these people, what a lot of these modern influencer artists are doing versus like the people that they're looking up to, is that these people were great at the things that they were doing first. Rihanna was great at music first. Kanye was great at music first.
And I want to say they were almost in these things 10 years.
When Yeezy first came out, niggas was not taking it serious.
No.
Oh, this is finna be, or at least he did it in a way that made sense. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, all right, I'm now finna drop Yeezy. It was like he did the Red Octobers thing. You know what I mean? To like build up his credibility in fashion.
So that just goes to say putting the work in that lane.
Like, I just don't get. And then that's when I like. That's what they be worried about. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm sorry if you can't sell records, then just don't be a musician, right? But I don't like if you really supposed to be a musician. I don't want to hear you talking about Fashion Week unless you've been a musician and a staple in music for 10 plus years. I don't want to hear you talking about Fashion Week.
Like, especially if that's not really your lane. Like, if that's not how you came up in the music, talking about that and that being your piece already. Like, my raps is fashion shit off top, and that made me hot in rap. Like, the way I was popping it about how fly I am, how fly other niggas aren't, or whatever the case may be. But if, I don't know, if that's just not your lane for real, if it's not authentically you, I can't even get the word right.
Authenticity.
Yeah, authenticity needs to become back a thing.
I think that it's authentic. I think authentically these niggas are into fashion more than they're into music.
Right.
And that's okay. But stay on IG. Get the fuck up off my Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal. I don't want to see you on a festival stage. That's okay. Everybody has their thing. Like, everybody has their lane. If that's your lane, let it be your lane.
But niggas want to use rap for a quick $1.
Whole time there's no money in this shit.
Yeah, trying to use it for a quick hustle.
That's the jig. Like, there's no money in this shit.
Popularity get you in front of a crowd, say you got clout and motion.
So now what did you sign that deal for with that record label? My God. You know you have to pay that money back? You owe that $10 million. For real. Rick Owens not finna help you pay that off. For real. Like, make it make sense. I'm just saying, like, it's okay if you want to be into fashion. There's nothing wrong with being into fashion. Like, that's cool. That's a lane. But I think, like Rex Life Raj says, it makes it hard for the real musicians, the real artists. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the people who really have dedicated their life to making music, and they can't even get a shot because they don't got enough followers on Instagram. Because they don't want to be a fucking fashion model. Let me tell you something. Niggas that can really play instruments and are great at it, they're probably not that good at fashion because they've spent their 10,000 hours mastering an instrument.
For sure. Even though Kanye to blame for some of this shit. What'd he say one time? Man, I love Lady Gaga's music, but what the fuck does she know about fashion? Was it?
Oh, a Polaroid?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck does she know about cameras? Like,
nah, dead ass. That's how it is. Just but now, cause she's Lady Gaga, you gonna do some shit with cameras and Polaroids, and it's like, And
then I also feel that way about like certain artists who like actually are fly. Like, I feel like SZA just kind of started getting her fashion shit off for real. Like, she's now the artistic director of Vans. SZA's had her own style, dressing fly, like doing her own thing, but the focus has always been the music. Now she got the lip gloss and she's doing other things, but SZA can do that now. She's SZA. Like, she done ran so many laps around y'all. She has the liberty to go do that now.
Branch off. She's really a household name. She's really solidified in music.
I don't know where the newer artists get off, but y'all need to get back on.
Or not, can't even call them artists because they're coming from being influencers first.
Yeah, they're influencers. They're influencers for sure. But yeah, and I'm not grading niggas on no curve. I don't know what that's about. That's cool if that's how y'all want to do it. And I don't dislike Cardi B. Like, I like Cardi B. I think Cardi B makes cool songs. People can be honest to say, hey, you shouldn't have touched that. That wasn't a record that you needed to be touching. But if niggas were real musicians, they would know there are certain songs you don't touch.
But, and in that same breath, where I respect her for, because I think I already said it, like her going down like a real artistry lane, or really making music, attempting to make music instead of trying to get a hit with like a outside or think it's poppy and catchy. Like, nah, that ain't it. If you're serious about it. So I can respect her trying to redo the imaginary players, but there was also an element of her trying to make it like poppy and catchy, like some of the bars and stuff. Like, I don't know, that just wasn't it for me. But she comes from a influencer lane, in my opinion.
1,000%. She is an influencer turned musician.
Okay, I feel like I seen Cardi before loving hip hop. I felt like I seen her on Instagram, like random as hell. So, yeah.
Like, and I would just say, like, if you are serious about the music, be serious about the music. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons, like, I personally can't take DDG seriously as a rapper. I can't take it serious.
But I know DDG from music more than...
Do you?
Yeah, I knew him from music before I knew he was a YouTuber and a Viner.
Oh, that's where I know him from. And, it's just my perception, right? Like, and no one has to live up to my standard. But I'm just saying, like, lock in on something and take that something serious and focus on that. Like, let that be your lane. I want to do everything, and I'm going to be a streamer and a fashion nigga and also do music, and I want to do movies too, and all of this. Like, what's going on? Like, and then y'all give yourself this broad term of creative. That means that you're not, what's your skill? What do you do?
Man, niggas used to have
it's like me at work when I be like, I work in project management. It's so vague.
Yeah, it's a lot of different little shit that makes one whole thing.
What are you good at?
Yeah, see, niggas used to have to take the lane of being a rapper, being solidified in rap, then flip to acting, like have a chance at acting. But yeah, you had to be a solidified rap star first before that niggas even thought of sending you a script and getting you in the movie.
It's just, I don't like it. It's unserious. It's bothering me because I've seen too much of it lately, and it's like then we wonder why.
Spread yourself thin, and it doesn't.
Well, and then people wonder why the music is bad these days. Well, what's wrong with the music these days? Because the Instagram model is making it. That's why. Like, it ain't hard to figure out. You want to go to the next topic?
Shit, soon we'll see Bobby, what's that? Altoff? What is her name?
Altoff?
Man, she gonna be rapping give it a few weeks.
Man, speaking of, because that's one of the topics I have on here. Will Drake ever do hip hop media again?
Probably not, but he hasn't done it in a while. Was Elliot his last hip hop media interview?
Rap Radar?
Yeah, and even before that, he wasn't really jacking.
That was like 2020.
Yeah, that's 5 years. So even before that, like I said, who did he do that? Zayn. I'm getting so bad at this stuff.
Zane Lowe?
Yeah.
I don't think he's done Zane Lowe.
Did he do that before Elliot?
No.
Was that after?
Oh, no. Yeah, he did that before. That was like Views.
See?
That was a long time ago.
I'm telling you, he's been off black hip-hop media for a while. So, yeah.
You think Zayn is hip-hop media, though?
No. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's my point. That's who he would sit down with. Elliot was just, man, he lucked up on that. Honestly. That's how I feel about that.
How you keep just saying Elliot? What about B-Dot? B-Dot was there too.
Was he? I can't, but that interview was 5 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
5 years post COVID.
That's a lifetime ago.
Man.
Yeah, that was... Because I want to say that came out around the time of like Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yep. Yeah, either before or after.
Like right, because
It had to be after.
Because I remember he was showing off his house in that video, and then he did the interview at his house.
Okay, so yeah, that's around the same time.
But yeah, like 5 years ago.
He's been off hip hop media for real for a while.
But so I know you've seen the thing where he's like doing the podcast with Bobby.
Is that an episode, or is that him like co-hosting or being my own media outlet? She was saying she's done with hers and dying. Let me just start one up with a notable face. And
I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's probably just an episode. I don't think Drake has time to be doing a podcast every week.
Yeah, but I know and some of it's a troll a little bit. Let me sit down. Nah, fuck it. Fuck that. Just sit down I had with Kai. We not doing that no more. I'm sitting down with Aiden Ross. Aiden, you got my album, right? I just sent you my album, and yeah. So it's a consistent play of just all these white people, non-hip hop media since the post beef, for real. But I feel like he hasn't fucked with niggas for a very long time.
So, did you see the post on Instagram, or it wasn't the comment on Instagram towards Rob Markman?
I just seen that this morning.
I mean, I just think that that's interesting timing. Like, you finna do like this podcast episode with Bobby. You have not sat down with any outlet, any hip hop outlet post beef, and neither has Kendrick, to be fair. But Kendrick also doesn't talk, so I don't know that we can equate those things the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, well, Dot hasn't spoken on it either, but it's like, okay, but Dot don't speak regularly. You know what I mean? And Drake, you have talked a lot post beef.
Who did Kendrick do the Super Bowl sit down with?
Oh, you're right. That was Rap
that
Life.
Ebro?
Yeah, that was with Ebro and Nadeska. Yeah, but also hip hop media.
I wasn't really expecting Drake to sit down with anybody. I can clearly see he feels he's above hip hop, or he wants to really branch out past hip hop, which he's been doing for some years now.
That's
really
disgusting
feels he's
to
above
me.
I'm sorry. The program. No, because there's people he can sit down with.
Quite literally the feeling that I had this morning seeing that. I was like, oh, like he really thinks that he's bigger than the program.
Oh, he truly believes that. But I mean, he has Somalians, Mexicans, Asians, white people. That's who I truly believe white people see themselves in Drake. White men, especially white boys, I really believe they see themselves. I can tell you now, white rappers like Jack Harlow.
Oh, that's his son.
That's a Drake. that branches off the Drake tree. Yeet. I don't know his music. I seen he has a feature with Drake. He's covered Feel Away, Pictures with Drake. Like, yeah, you branch off the Drake tree, you're white as hell. And yeah, I know you see yourself in Drake. Ian, I don't know his last name. I don't think he has a last name. Just goes by Ian. When I had Sirius XM and Drake had his radio show, Ian music just flowing off of there. Ian posting pictures up with Drake. Like, yeah, you white boys see yourself in Drake really 1,000%. And yeah, it's not surprising to me that you do. So yeah, that demographic and shit just really, that's his people.
Well, let's talk about it, because we haven't really so far on this podcast not gotten into Drake, and I've tried to refrain.
Yeah, I've tried. I told you before, I don't want to deep dive.
I be trying to really just let it go. I be trying to I'll say something briefly and move past it, but like seeing that today, it really left a bad taste in my mouth. And Drake has been doing stuff for over the last year that have left a horrible taste in my mouth.
He's leaning into, you niggas say this, let me do the exact opposite. Let me really lean into that shit and show you, nigga, I do my own shit. I ain't listening to y'all. If I told Drake to make a right now,
he'd make a left just off.
Yeah,
just off having the.
Yeah, nigga, you told me to go right. What the fuck? I'm going left. like just intentionally, like. But I'm not. He don't have to sit down with no hip hop media. I didn't expect him to at all.
But it's the
Bigger than the program.
yeah, and like, oh, y'all not fucking with me, fuck y'all of it all. You know what I mean? And it's like,
nigga, we said you lost the battle.
Like, are you being so for real right now, Drake? Like, this is how you really about to act? Like, acting as if the public has really, like, turned away from you and the culture super don't fuck with you. Mind you, there are people in this culture who have done really heinous things. Like, I don't want to use him as an example, but, like, Chris Brown really did some, like, morally corrupt shit. Drake, your offense is not even a quarter that bad, and you just like, fuck y'all, I'm not fucking with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, that sort of...
Because the nigga you was rap battling against was clowning. Like, he was clowning. Shit. And you are 1,000% just offended by other niggas laughing
and y'all faking. I just like... But it really is the... posturing as if you're bigger than the program. Oh, I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all validation. Like, oh, okay, nigga, that's how you really feel. Like, and that's my thing though. Like, that's the where I really take issue with Drake throughout this entire beef and the after. It's like, show the character and who you're showing yourself to be post such a small L is ridiculous. And it's like, oh, nigga, this is who you really are.
And it's making Kendrick Lamar's gripes and the things he said about you really stand out more than what they were for those of us who are already aware. But for those who weren't aware, they can also see like, oh shit, well, no, he really is and was some of the things that Kendrick was saying.
Like, and we overlooked it for so long.
Because the music was outstanding, but when the music fell back to the rest of the crowd, and then now some of those things stick out more, or you can't let some of those grievances slide because the music isn't outstanding.
I couldn't believe that. And then to like, I really didn't like that comment towards Rob Markman, because Rob Markman, again, like we talked about a couple episodes ago, I don't think we mentioned him. I don't even know if he was on that list. Rob Markman is hip hop media. Rob Markman is one of the stewards of the culture, one of the people who takes care of it, who has integrity in what he's doing. I came up, learning about music and stuff and getting into that like in the blog era, but like have known about Rob Markman since then.
I was on Rap Genius before Rap Genius became even a popular site, became even known. And yeah, it's been Rob Markman the whole time.
So this idea that Rob Markman's a goof. Okay, Drake, like, okay.
Did you see that clip, or what might have been a clip? I don't know. Maybe he might have been sitting down or it might have been his own show. He was speaking about Drake and how OVO had came to him offering, just extra incentivized shit just to,
I did see that.
Show the boys some more love and things like that. It's like,
and for what?
And he turned it down.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just going to give my straightforward opinion, keep it real. And this morning I've seen people just be like, yeah, Rob was just in between. He was giving credit with credit.
Played it straight the whole time. Called it fair the whole time.
Sometimes that's not good enough for people.
But my thing is like, okay, so you wanted him to be biased towards you for what? Academics was biased towards Drake the entire battle. Academics can't get a ticket to the concert. He can't get a pop-up on the stream.
You see what I mean? Like, there is hip-hop media that was showing him love that can't get to sit down, but Bobby get it. Wallow and Gilly was going to war for you. Mason Cam was going to war for you. Academics was front and center to start the battle. Breakfast Club was on your side telling Kendrick he looked crazy. Maul been going been going to bat for you the entire time, and even the whole cast of Rory and Maul was saying Kendrick looked crazy to start and he needed to respond in X, Y, and Z, but they can't get a sit down. There's 4 to 5 hip hop media outlets that could have got the same sit down Bobby gets, but yeah, you don't.
Bobby, Aiden Ross.
You know, Kai was going to bat. You know, why didn't the sit down with Kai happen? Why didn't the video with Kai happen like y'all planned and put out? Yeah, you just want to go against the grain, or.
But that's my thing. Like, also, like, to call me in that and ask me for this favor, but what are you gonna do for me? Like, that's my thing. Like, Drake be, again, bigger than the program, or thinking he's bigger than the program. The Drake just, from what I can see, thinks that, like, me just hitting you up, you should be honored.
Right.
Not when you're asking me for a favor, nigga. What? And especially you're doing this to people who all they have is their credibility. If Rob Markman starts playing sides and playing politics, his credibility goes out the window. That's all he's got. He's a journalist.
And I think academics even realize that a little bit, even though Drake my favorite artist. That's my nigga. I mean, you know I'm Drake.
Same thing happened to Maul. Your credibility starts to go out the window.
And his credibility went so far left. He's just a joke now, a glazer, a dick rider, and shit like that. When we used to felt like, okay, you was keeping it real. And yeah, it's cool to be like, you know, I side with Drake. That's who I'm rocking with.
Yeah,
but can there tell the truth?
But can there be something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to get out of that on the other side? At the very least, like, Head was DJing the pop out. Yeah. Head stayed 10 toes down for Kendrick throughout the beef and DJ'd the pop out. Like, he's reaped the benefits of that. But being clear about it, right? Was never, you know what I mean? Called out his bias. Hey, listen, I'm from the West Coast. I'm a West Coast guy. I know these people. I grew up with them. Like, I'm going behind my people. Okay, cool. I can respect that. Once you make that clear and you stand on it, your credibility is not in question because you're being honest.
Rob don't get nothing.
He don't have allegiance to no side. He gets nothing from being biased towards any side, and to do that again ruins his credibility.
His allegiance is to the entirety of rap. My platform name is Rap Genius, nigga.
To the culture.
I'm over here annotating lyrics. I'm getting the lyrics out there for all rap music, R&B music. Like, what do I gain from swaying for either side? Nothing. Just absolutely nothing. So yeah, for that, it's no big deal. Maybe Drake has his own personal beef that he knows, or he knows something that we don't. I always, try to leave that there, put that there for Drake, because you're not gonna always come out and speak your side or 100%. You're all the way at the top, and you don't need to come out and say your piece for every little bit, every little story, or every little thing.
But even doing stuff like that, when you do stuff like that, it gives credibility to all the other whispers that people have said. Oh, Drake be doing this behind the scenes. Or he be doing that behind the scenes. Right. And then you have somebody like Rob Markman to come out and be like, yeah, like people hit me up asking me, you know what I mean, to kind of be biased or whatever. Like, it makes all the other little rumors or the whispers sound like, oh, okay, that's probably true. Or there's some truth to that. Like,
and if you see it from the way I just seen it, like, yes, Drake, your shit's going to be behind the scenes. You're not going to come front and center and explain every little conversation or detail, or like, it's just really hard to state. Like, everybody you're seeing, everybody everything that takes place, you're not coming out and putting that on the forefront. So yeah, nigga, when I hear the behind the scenes, it makes sense to me, because a lot of it dealing with you will be behind the scenes and not on the forefront. Is that it on the portion of hip hop media with Drake? Do you feel like he should sit down with hip hop media, and if so, who?
I feel like Drake needs to go away for a while. I feel like Drake needs to take a break. I have felt like Drake needed to take a break since Certified Lover Boy. So I don't know what him sitting down with the hip hop media outlet would do right now, because from what I have seen from Drake, there's been no character development. Like, he's still not reckoning with how we got here. And I feel like the only way he's going to be able to reckon with that is to go away, disappear, get out of the limelight, go sit and reflect, do what you need to do, go find that forest and do some ayahuasca. For real. And I was saying Drake needed to take a break literally since Certified Lover Boy. I was so disappointed with that album that I was like, oh no, he's got to go back to the drawing board. This isn't it.
I think I've been on that wave since like sometime after Scorpion.
You think so? I think I maybe felt that way after Scorpion, but like, I really like Dark Lane demo tapes.
For sure.
And I thought that we had turned a corner with Drake, especially I think like that time, like, I think I had got like I had heard Vital. Like all of that Dark Lane demo, like all of that during those, I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought maybe we had, like I thought maybe we had hit like a different chapter with Drake, and then he was like, the character development was coming.
Just to find out those leaks were old.
And then
old bodies of work. So it sounded different.
And then I was so disappointed with Certified Lover Boy. I was like, yeah, he's got to go back to the drawing table. Like this isn't it. And then what is it, like Honestly Nevermind, and then Her Loss, and I'm just like, this is not it. And like, I'm not even gonna go down the Honestly Nevermind path, because I respect it for him trying to do something new, but a swing and a miss. Her Loss, hated it.
Did we already get these on record before?
What do you mean?
Like talking about these projects?
No.
I ran Honestly Nevermind back a few weeks ago. Yeah. And you know I loved that when it just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't it for me. I don't know why. And then I ran Her Loss to 3 songs, 4 max. That's what I played off the whole joint. Other than that, it was skips for me. And I was like, damn. It's just down bad. Certified Lover Boy, I
was talking to Deuce about Certified Lover Boy. He was like, that's a banger. I was like, Deuce, stop talking to me. Like, because he's like, Deuce is our 17-year-old nephew. And he was like, I don't feel like nobody my age can out Drake me. Like, don't nobody got more Drake in their bag than me. Like, don't nobody. And I'm just like,
really?
First of all, Drake, Deuce, you're 17. Yeah. Like, please.
He's been doing this just as long
this is lifespan. 2008.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, yeah. And in my case, nigga, I was on Drake 2
well,
years
that's
before
why
you were born.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he feels like that, because he feels like he's heard Drake all his life and he knows all of the early stuff.
Right.
And,
does he know the early stuff?
I mean, so he was born in 2008. So he would have been 1 when like Best I Ever Had came out, but he was probably hearing like the old stuff.
Like Views would be a starting point for somebody like Deuce.
Well, no, because you got to think, when he was like a baby, he was literally hearing like
we was running to them all.
Yeah, like he was hearing the Replacement Girl and Closer to My Dreams. He was hearing all of those. Obviously, he's a baby. He doesn't know that it's Drake, but he has that connection with him in feeling like this is an artist that I've heard my entire life.
I can understand that.
But that's why it's like, I can't take that CLB. I can't take that CLB take seriously.
Have you ever seen the argument of old Drake versus new Drake?
I don't even know why that would be an argument.
Shit, these other motherfuckers be saying new Drake, but they're younger.
What's new Drake? Post Views?
Post Scorpion.
Oh my God! Don't piss me off.
Yeah,
Anything post Scorpion is terrible. I think
Hey.
everything pre Scorpion is great.
But I've seen, but they're not going. These takes aren't going viral or nothing like that. But there's not. I mean, there's a crowd of people that
It's got to be the younger kids.
yeah, that fuck with the new Drake. But the thing is, these last few weeks, last few months, I've been in spots where new Drake ring off and it'd be a so-so reaction, and then old Drake ring off, and that motherfucker go up like something crazy.
Josh, I turned into a different person. When we was in Ava and they played Invented Sex, I was in there like chopped lobster and shrimp and a glass of Moscato. Like, I'm going crazy rapping the whole verse. Like, please.
It's a different reaction, and I've seen it multiple times. This ain't no one instance. And this last year, I've seen it at least 5 to 6 times. Because I've seen this argument in the last year, old Drake versus new Drake. So yeah, new Drake ain't setting them on. We was at Paris graduation party. Only time new Drake went up was Somebody Love Me, and I credit that to Party. I feel like Party sets the tone on that song and things, but that's the only time it went up. The old Drake songs that were rung off, up. Up, for real.
I just can't even think of any new Drake that would set the party off.
It's not really there. It's not really
I was
there.
telling DJ, like, my last favorite, like, new Drake song was, like, Broke My Heart.
Man, it gets tough for me.
Like,
I can't.
that was, like, a great, and I like BBL Love, but like I don't ever go play that.
But that's not even a record that you would probably hear out anywhere.
Yeah.
You can probably pinpoint this one. Like one of mine would be All the Parties. Is that man, I really wish I could just be naming this shit off the top of my head like I used to. I think All the Parties, and it's on For All the Dogs. But you're not going to hear that out nowhere. You're not going to hear it on the radio, just like BBL Love. Like,
yeah.
Them shits you're just not going to hear out nowhere. But old Drake versus new Drake brings me to ask about, we seen that, which one debuted at 23 on the charts. And so this just goes into like UMG versus Drake. Is that
the song with Central C?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I want to say just right off rip that I feel like Drake's peak was a long time ago, or he peaked a long time ago, and UMG has been masking like the peak of Drake to just continue to get money and put money behind him because he's a well-known name. But I would say if they weren't doing that behind the scenes or whatever they were doing, I would say the fall off would be a lot more recognizable. But we're hiding behind the name of Drake, and we're gonna put money behind the singles. But he's not really up there no more. You drop a song with SZA and it's on the charts one week, and then it's gone the next. But there was many more songs like that before the joint with SZA. And UMG's just been playing off his name for a long time and acting like he's still been up there, when I don't think in reality that wasn't the truth. And if I'm UMG, let me pull my money. If I really pulled my money back then, that you would have seen it clear a while before. I really feel like the joint with J. Cole, now that really was on the charts.
Oh, first person shooter?
But yeah, you have two of the top.
Yeah, it's gonna go number 1.
Yeah, so it's really up there legitimately. But all the other ones that are going high and then dropping low and disappearing, I feel like that's been the story for a while. So what am I trying to say? UMG is doing behind the scenes shit,
doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because a Drake song, it was predicted. Which one was predicted to be a number 7 debut? I thought number 7 was like, oh, okay, number 7. That's a little. But to actually land at 23 is crazy.
Which one? The Central C?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, debuted at 23. Like, that's not Drake like. and all those other songs. What did I miss? Debuting at 2 and then just falling
Falling off.
flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. The joint record with Party Next Door, those joints just came and went like off the charts wise. For all the dogs, you don't sexy.
I was gonna say
Red
that
is,
song with the SZA and Rich Baby Daddy. That was probably the biggest
and that's
song off
that's
there.
riding. If in my eyes, that's riding Sexy Red's wave. She hot as fish grease during that time.
Yeah.
That was her. So before that, you can't name it. Was it the J. Cole and Drake? Like, okay.
Yeah, but that's off the same album.
Yeah. But those are the only 2 songs you can get off that album. What came before that?
Well,
Her
You Broke My
Loss?
Heart, but that was on the deluxe.
That was on the deluxe.
But I guess that
right?
wasn't that big. I just think I
No,
personally
it was
really
a
like
solid.
that song.
Yeah, it's like, we getting a real solid Drake song for the first time in a while, which it seemed like.
Yeah.
The Her Loss joints.
Don't ask me about nothing off Her Loss.
It was that one. I want to say
Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy Cooks was popular.
Jimmy Cooks was cool. Spin About You. That's a solid record as well. I fuck with Spin About You. It got replay value. But then Rich Flex, the T.I. sample. That's just like I put out a song, some new shit, and a sample that y'all that was already.
I'm not gonna lie, Josh. You've been naming some of these songs. I don't know what some of these songs sound like.
They really came and
I'm
went.
like,
They weren't
Spin About
standouts.
You. The name sounds familiar, but I can't. When you say it, it brings up nothing in my head as far as like what it sounds like.
See, and that's just what I'm just trying to get at. Like a lot of his songs for a while have came and went. And I want to say that started in 2020, and it started after the joint with Lil Durk. Man, I just really hate that I just can't name this shit. Like
I know it's hard to name songs. There's a lot of songs these days. For real.
Yeah, he had the joint with Lil Durk, and that was the last one that I felt like, okay, that might have really did numbers and was on the charts and had some staying power. Really didn't.
I can't remember. I know which song you're talking about. I just can't call it.
But yeah,
I've
that's
been
the
drinking.
point. That's really the point.
Yeah.
That is really the point. Yeah, UMG's been playing off the popularity and the name just to, okay, we can bring some money out. This shit can be on the radio. You niggas ain't really requesting this, but you don't know how this shit working behind the scenes. I'm paying money and I got it on the radio, and it's just gonna play, and you're not gonna complain or be satisfied because it's gonna say fucking Drake, and we know Drake is popular and everybody likes Drake, but at this point in time, that's not the real. But we can fake it like that still. We can make the Mirage seem like, oh, it's really Drake. Like,
yeah.
But he's not up there no more in reality. But yeah, that was just my point in bringing that up. UMG's been playing off the popularity and name for, I want to say 5-6 years now, in my opinion.
I can agree with that. I mean, I think, and we can wrap up this Drake section because we've been here for a while, but
because it's multiple layers to it. Like
it is
the media part of it.
We'll come back to it. I mean, it's obviously
UMG versus Drake and how I feel like they've been
an ongoing thing. I think Drake is embodying, you either die a hero or live long enough to watch yourself become the villain. I think that's just where he is at. And it's so interesting because, I mean, I'm sure we'll have a conversation about it when Cole gets ready to drop the Fall Off. They're almost two paths diverging. Two artists who, I mean, obviously Cole hasn't had the success that Drake has had in the mainstream, but how legacy-wise they will end up two very different places in their peers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
I come up on watching like action hero, superhero shows and movies and all that good stuff. And it's always somebody who may be unknown or just not popular or a certain type of individual, and then they get some powers or they become a hero, and in that point there's somebody tries to persuade the hero to become a villain and do evil, and then the hero doesn't take that bait and become a villain and stays on the path of good and rises to a new level, or becomes that hero that the city wraps their arms around and love. And then there's the other one where they do go down that path
and become the villain.
Yep. And then so for the one that stays the hero, they don't take that bait, and there's like a little low period real quick. And then, I mean, the occasion presents itself, the opportunity presents itself for them to step back into the forefront and really shine, and that makes everybody love them and embrace them as a superhero now and not just like a vigilante. That's really the paths that they've gone.
I think Cole will end up as like an Andre 3000 like figure.
You think so?
Yeah. Like respected among the lyricists as one of the best. I don't know though, because Outkast did have a lot of mainstream success, but
there could have been more.
Like if that's really what they were on, you know what I mean? Like if they were chasing that and that was really, but being okay being that kind of figure, and even like the irony of like so much of like Cole's career and people being like, oh, he don't know how to work with people, and he want to do everything by himself, and he's a secluded artist and just does his own thing. We come to find out he's better at features than everybody. Like we come to find out like he's a master at features, like, and I think that that's probably what his career will be. I think he'll really, instead of like releasing his own music and stuff like that, I think he'll probably just do features every now and then, and it'll be a really special moment. You know what I mean? Just now how like when Andre 3000 does a feature, it's the most special thing you've ever heard.
The good path to be in.
Absolutely.
At a certain point, you just can't be out here rapping continuously, i.e. Drake. Hey, hit me up. Yeah, I got a good feature verse for you. Like when there's people that I know that make music, they would hit me and ask me for a feature verse. And I feel like, for me, that's perfect. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the time to really
make your own song and make your own body of work.
But you hit me for a verse.
Yeah.
I can get that off for you, and I feel like that's great. I don't got to be out here like I'm a rapper, and I do no. Listen, I know how to rhyme words, but at Cole's level, at those people's level, perfect.
Well, and especially because you're hearing new song, you know what I mean? It's so easy to just kind of that inspiration. Like I didn't have to put in the work of creating this beat and like fully turning this into a whole song. Like it's just like you sent me the song, there's 16 bars for me to just...
It diversifies my sound and discography, of what I can and can't do. It's perfect. I don't have to... Rappers like Kendrick and Cole, I don't have to hop on these cliche beats 24/7, these cliche songs 24/7. But I have some of that in me, so this is the perfect space to get some of that shit off on. And it works well. Jay-Z will pop out with a verse every now and then. Perfect. Perfect. But especially with somebody like Cole is, I'm working with my peers and the newer artists and the hot artists. I'm getting that off on their shit and not mine.
My only hope for Drake is that he could, if he is going to be a villain, I hope that he goes like the Darth Vader path. Like, and it makes he might be good. Anakin. He might be Anakin Skywalker.
I was gonna say that earlier, but it might make the music good. It might make his music good. It really might be the battery in his back that he needed to make the music above everybody else's. Because I can tell the music has been lackluster, so that might be what it needs. But you got to lean into it. I want to say rightfully. I don't know. You just gotta make your shit hard. I don't not the type of hard to where the fake mob ties and the gangster shit. Like, bro, we don't want to hear that from you. Deuce might buy that Drake is a gangster, but nigga, I've been here since '06. You're not a gangster, so you know that shit don't fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going down the villain path, and he got to play it right.
I guess.
I don't think we've ever seen a story of somebody turn from the hero to the villain and it worked well. Well, this shit worked well for Kobe.
But I don't. Well, okay, but I don't think. Well, okay, because that's different. Because Kobe was like hero, villain, hero.
And you got a chance to become the hero.
But that's kind of Darth Vader a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Darth Vader was hero, villain, hero. Yep. So we'll see. Maybe. I mean, yeah. Maybe Drake goes down that path. What do you want to talk about? I had XXL Freshman as a joke now. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't give a fuck about none of those niggas.
We don't have to specifically go into that, but the XXL Freshman, I think that has played a part into like the watering down of hip hop and the music and the sound. It's not a. I'm the first to tell you that rap is a sport, but drafting niggas every year, like that's how the process is. That's not it, because half the time you end up looking at the XXL Freshman list. It's like, who the fuck is this? Who is that? For real sports, it's not really like that. You know who that guy is. That guy is. That guy is. They're making waves in their high school,
which is
circuits.
what I feel like it used to be.
Yeah, people who are on the come up making waves,
right?
And then you would, you for sure. But then it just became, I'm just selecting niggas and telling you this is the freshman list.
So I think, I mean, the only person on there that I knew for real was Samara Sin.
Yeah.
Who, Samara Sin, getting the Denzel shout out is, you're lit. You're lit. My God, let me tell you something. That would be all over my story for the next month.
What? I woke up and seen that. All I could tweet was like, yo, I know she's in the house somewhere turning flips if she hasn't seen this already. But when she does, oh, man.
Listen, shout out to her because she's a great rapper.
He's sitting on Good Morning America, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, what?
I think it was like multiple interviews when he was talking about her. Like,
I didn't expect him to say her.
Yeah, no, that was shocking.
My mouth even dropped like, oh shit.
I'm like, not Denzel really tapped in. Like,
and he just gave you the amazing shout out on Good Morning America.
It was a couple different where he brought her up.
Like,
yeah, that was super dope.
That's one of the biggest thrust boosts that you're ever gonna get in like.
Life, life,
no,
like,
for real.
Like, that's an elite level cosign. Like,
even when Glorilla was hot and already had records, I feel like when Rihanna came out and did the video to TGIF, I'm like, yeah, that would even send me to the moon. Even I'm already on the moon.
Yeah,
and just even that alone, like, oh yeah, Rihanna threw her song up there and posting it, singing it, like, yeah. She's officially on another level, even when she was already the hottest out here. So just imagine, like, Denzel, what you listening to? Oh, I'm on that new side. Nah, because
he putting other niggas on. He's like, Samara Sin, like, yeah, that was tough. That was tough for real.
The what? Let me on my next album, whatever song, single, whatever. I'm having This is just a skit. Let me get a skit on my album, an interlude. You will hear this playing back, like something.
Yes,
like
that was crazy.
Even me promoting my album, if I'm rolling something out, like, yeah, let me get this Denzel video and soundbite on there, and
y'all gonna hear it.
I was happy for her.
I was super happy for her because she deserves it. She's super talented. She's a great rapper. If you don't know who Samara Sin is, you need to go listen. What's the song I got from her in my? I think I heard. It's probably the first song I heard from her. I seen the music video along with it too, Sinner. But she's also got another. She had a verse. I can't think of the whose song it actually is, but her verse was the more popular.
Fire part of it. I think we got the same song in mind.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
You see, she's been touring with Smino.
Yeah.
I want to say, do they got a joint project together, or do they just tour?
I think they might have a song together. Because I think that's what Denzel was talking about in the interview. I think he was talking about the song that she has with Smino. Brand New Teeth, yep. They got a song together. But yeah. Shout out to Samara Sin. She's hard. Smoked that XXL freestyle. Like, cleaned all of them niggas up. Like, please.
She
shouldn't even been in company with these niggas. Like, please.
Man, let me get the solo cover on it. Like, no,
for real. I need the Dolo feature for sure.
But I don't even know who she was on there with. But again, that's my only gripe with the XXL. Like, it doesn't have to be a yearly thing, because niggas ain't popping and coming out like every that year, yearly. Yeah. Like, it's not that sweet. Yeah. It's not that.
I think it just became a thing where it became such a staple that
they tried to make it like that. But yeah, that's what.
But that's the thing. Like, every year it wasn't always. What's the like crazy year? Was it like 2010? Was that the one with like
Drake and Nicki and?
Well, no, they had their own solo.
But they was a part of one.
That's another. Well, no, they weren't on XXL.
What?
No, sorry, they were on a XXL cover. They were bigger than the program at that point, and rightfully so. They were having a huge.
Following year, where really.
But the one with Cole and Kendrick, like, they probably should have been on that one, but they were just huge at that time and got their own feature. Which, okay, I'm cool with that. I ain't going. It is what it is. But then, like, 2016 was another one. That's the one with like 21 Savage, Kodak Black.
Yep. That's a memorable one. I feel like the latest one they did, maybe they had Glorilla on there. They had Big X the Plug. They had about 4 artists on there that I knew that was like they were really solid. It's probably one of the best ones in a long time. But I know for sure Big X the Plug was on there
last year, or like 2 years ago.
Yeah, if it's not last year, it was the one before that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a solid list. 3-4 artists that I knew was making noise and really had songs and singles before just even being put on there, but them being on there made sense. Like, okay, yeah, these are the up and coming.
Yeah,
it makes sense. But when you just got too many randoms on there, if I look and be like, yo, who is that? When I'm one of the people trying to be tapped in, everything moving, like.
And y'all names make it less serious. And y'all names make it even harder.
It's a viral tweet going around right now. Somebody with a screenshot of one of their old tweets. Like, I'm old enough to where the point of a nigga name make me not want to even tap in on his music. Like, motherfucker got a tweet like, y'all rocking with Baby Chief, do it. It's like, yeah, let me place this old tweet right for
like,
Baby Chief.
I don't have time for that.
Like,
just give me your regular name. Just give me your regular one. We've been going for a while.
Have we?
Let me see.
It's casual it up over here. Some casual topics.
I had some other topics, but I'm like, maybe we should just save those ones for the next go around. We've been going for like an hour and a half. They're kind of related, but is Daniel Caesar still canceled?
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that because I thought he had a album coming.
He does have an album coming,
but I thought it was gonna drop Friday. So when I made my rounds to like Tiana Taylor, Offset,
Oh, I guess we didn't talk about any of the new music.
and somebody else. Let me tap in with Daniel Caesar. Is Daniel Caesar? Is he canceled or
still? My God, people are still canceled in 2025. We were canceling niggas 10 years ago. Niggas still get canceled. Like,
nah. Is he canceled or has his music not been outstanding enough for him to?
Daniel Caesar's music is still great. Daniel Caesar's music has not fallen off. It's just public perception and popularity.
You think so?
1000%.
I just ran back his seeing that he didn't have a new album. I ran back the one he dropped in 2023, and the only song that I really knew from him was "Don't Lean on Me."
Okay.
But there were a couple good songs on there. But yeah, I was like, so is his marketing not out there, or is he still canceled, or is it the music that's not connecting?
It is social media. Like, social media will, like, the narratives that social media can drive about you can be hurtful to your public perception. Like, and that's why I was like saying, like, is he still canceled? Like, first of all, again, it's 2025. Like, don't talk to me about people being canceled. That shit is lame. And what did Daniel Caesar do so bad that we can't listen to his music no more? Because, shocker, spoiler alert, I never stopped listening.
He did have a sin that was egregious. I can't front on it, but I don't.
Okay,
think
yes, Jules. Like, okay.
Well,
if I go back to you niggas Instagrams, y'all was all underneath Yes Jules like
I don't
comments.
Think it was just
so for real.
I don't think it was just Yes Jules. I think it was the comment in itself. I don't even want to rehash it, but I'm personally over it. But yeah, nigga, you were tripping when you said what you said.
Shit was like 10 years ago.
But it was a while ago.
Like,
but so that's what made me question: is he canceled or has the music not been exceptional? Because exceptional music, you can, man, fuck all you niggas on the internet. What y'all talking about? This some exceptional shit.
I think that Daniel Caesar's face, no offense, but like he has like also this perception of being ugly, and so it's like it doesn't help, right? Like, and it's so easy to get a joke off about him, like, which I'm just not with. Like, Daniel Caesar could look like a foot. The nigga sings like an angel. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't gotta lay down with Daniel Caesar at night. I don't give a damn. Like,
when the music is exceptional, you can get away with it all. Like,
okay,
Don Toliver, he's one of those. Like, the music be exceptional. Somebody got a viral tweet right now. Like, Don Toliver, little ugly ass, can make a song, can't he?
Y'all have to chill. Like, y'all have to really relax. Y'all have to really relax. And I guess that's true for some people. But then, like, other people, it gets bored. Because let me tell you something. Based off Ken Carson's face alone, I'm never going to listen. I'm never going to listen. Like, no. Fuck no. Like, hell no.
So, yeah, that just made me want to pose the question, has the music not been exceptional?
I think that he's very niche R&B a little bit, too. And I don't know. Daniel Caesar, I still fuck with you. Like, if you got no fans, you still got me.
I liked what I just heard or Saturday morning.
Like, Daniel Caesar is a phenomenal, and that's what I'm saying.
Started my morning off with that.
Like, it gets frustrating when we get to that point, right? Like, we gonna pick up the niggas who want to be models cosplaying as musicians, but real musician Daniel Caesar can't get a shot.
Yeah,
come on.
Know, I was going to tap into the album, so I'm gonna tell you when it drops. I think
it comes out this upcoming Friday.
I'll be there.
But yeah, the single was good. Like, Have a Baby with Me. Like, I love that song. I feel like people didn't hear that. That came out like last month.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I seen that when I went through, when I was wondering. So yeah, is it his marketing?
Yeah, I think he doesn't do a lot of marketing. Like, he don't do like interviews and stuff like that, which, I mean, I get, like, when the internet is killing you, like, I don't know that I would necessarily be quick to just want to put myself out there. You know what I mean?
Do you think he feels that?
Yes.
Still feels like that?
Yes. Because there's no reason he should be getting it the way he does.
Hey, I would have got that Justin Bieber feature and told you niggas.
But
I'm lit and I'm out here.
I mean,
still,
yeah,
like,
and that was Peaches. That was like
that was what, 3 years ago?
Peaches. That was longer than 3 years ago.
Really? Am I so off like that?
That's like 2020. That's like pandemic song. But he got Love Again with Brandy. I think that won a Grammy, or at least was nominated for a Grammy. Like, stop playing with Daniel Caesar for real. Like, stop playing with Daniel Caesar.
Okay, Peaches is 2021. But yeah, you hear Amira, when we last came over to record, she wanted to play the joint with her.
Oh, Best Part?
Best Part.
Like Daniel Caesar has classic songs.
We've been having
Leave him alone.
Daniel Caesar playing for a couple weeks now.
Like, he's that guy. Let him live his life. He like white women. Okay, the niggas from Canada. Like, shocker. Like, for real. Let him live. Well, and I had that.
Nah, see, I feel like you don't remember what his sin was. Like, it's not just.
He said, "Why are we being mean to white people?"
I think it was more than.
That's literally what he said. I remember.
I don't even want to get it off on here.
He said, "Why are we being mean to white people?" Nigga said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Yes, Jules."
He said, "Get with the winning team." He said some egregious shit. Like,
okay, he was on live drunk.
It was some egregious shit. So I don't want to just.
Is that egregious?
And if we get the whole transcript, you would be like, okay, yeah, he was wilding. But I'm one to, okay, nigga.
Party Next Door also loves white women. I get that he don't vocalize it. Yeah. But let's be for real. Okay, he's from Canada. He loves, like, okay, cool, whatever. That so bad that we can't never listen to a Daniel Caesar song again? My goodness.
I don't think so. It's very bad. It's in my eyes, it's bad. Yeah, nigga, I tell you, if I talk to him in person, like, yeah, bro, I tell him, like, nigga, you was tripping with that statement. But your music, I respect it. You sound good. There's substance to it. It's
like, nigga, you're not singing about that in the songs. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I want to hear from somebody like Daniel Caesar. Just replaying this shit, you can hear like it's not a perspective from a man. It's just like, yo, I'm used to this shit. I get women. I get money. I was living a certain way before I was getting money. I was dealing with women before Daniel Caesar. I don't feel like he was having that experience. As you say, he wasn't the best looking guy or some shit like that. So yeah, me hearing your music, you are speaking a certain type of way.
I love Who Hurt You. That's my shit.
It's just I would want to hear from somebody like Daniel Caesar. He's going to give it up a different way than what we're accustomed to.
It's a unique perspective. He sings like an angel. He plays instruments. Like,
you just nailed it. Shit, you ain't gonna get no more better than that. That's a unique perspective. I'm living different. I'm good as hell at instruments and making music, and I can vocalize it. I can sing really well.
And the writing is good.
Yeah, so I'm giving you my shit sounds filled with substance, or it's coming from the heart, like completely and totally. Like, yeah, that's what this generation need.
I'm gonna back you up, Daniel Caesar, on the music tip. On the music, I'm gonna defend the music. Your personal opinions, them is your personal opinions, but I'm gonna back the nigga up when it comes to music, for real, because he's a great artist. I mean, I guess we could say I had Chris Brown discourse is tired on this list, but I'm gonna save that for the next go round because
get a couple more weeks of the tour.
Yes.
Anything shockingly, because I'm tired of I can't believe I'm seeing tweets about people attending Chris Brown concerts.
Like that, and that's what I was saying. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm gonna talk about it next week, but y'all have to stop clocking everybody who's at the Chris Brown concert. Like,
these are sold out stadiums, mind you. So what perspective are you actually having? These are sold out stadiums. So are you on the majority in or the opposite of
No,
that?
it's a minority opinion, but
Right.
it's so like consistently prominent on social media, and it's like I don't care who's at Breezy Bowl. I don't care. I don't care. Keke Palmer is allowed to be at Breezy Bowl. Speedy Mormon is allowed to be at Breezy Bowl, and like
Who isn't going to be there? That's the real question.
the like, and I'm just trying to figure out like who are y'all to be like, oh, they're there, like.
And I feel like he was just on a tour right before the Breezy Bowl that people were attending. So and almost in the last 10 years, Chris Brown has been on a real solid run. Going back to the No Guidance and
This is next episode, Josh. We gotta save this
Okay.
for next episode.
All right,
we gotta save
because it's been a solid run, and that seeing and hearing that, it's been like, okay, this is fake, but we'll get into it later on.
New music. Did you listen to Offset?
Yeah, that's what I've been playing the last few days.
Offset was real good. I loved it.
I thought it was gonna be good, but I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was.
And Offset was finding them tweets of y'all saying that shit and getting on y'all asses. This girl was like, I hate to say it, but this Offset album was good. He quoted it like, why you hate to say it?
Yeah. And then threw the LOL on at the end. Like, you know why they hate to say it.
That's so crazy. First of all, Offset been my favorite Migos. So, like, I was never playing with his name. Like, I know the nigga can rap, and I know he can make good music. It's just funny as hell, like, seeing people, like, not wanting to accept that fact. Like, leave Offset alone. Like, he's a good rapper, y'all. Like, he makes good music. He's not shit as a husband. But again, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my point, like, what are these people doing so bad that we have to be like, nah, I'm not finna listen to your music no more. Like, I'm not Cardi B. That shit don't have nothing to do with me.
It has to be R. Kelly level egregious for me.
Literally.
Like, to where that translates to the music. And if it's not that, then I mean, I don't too much care. Now, I mean, I don't know. For some reason, Trey Songz was different for me because I don't feel like what he was doing or what they were saying he was doing translated to the music. I know you. We just had a Trey Songz conversation, but
hard for me with Trey. It's so hard for me. Please don't make me speak on it.
No, you might have to get it off. But I've recently just been hearing Trey Songz songs. Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I heard like 5 in a day, and I was like, oh shit! Like this has been a long time since I've had a day like this. But 4 of those 5 wasn't on mine. Like, let me pull it up and listen to it. They came on the radio. Okay. That's the thing. The radio has not slowed down on him at all. The consistent 4 songs daily.
Well, the thing is like, your shit will start to reemerge after a certain time. And so it's like, I think we're just hearing a point in time when like throwback songs that they'll play. Like, okay, Trey Songz was a big artist on the radio. Like, Say I, Invented Sex. Like, Trey Songz has hits. So thinking that we're going to do a throwback to that era and not hear a Trey song, that's just unrealistic. For real. Why you think Drake was talking about a bitch said he was never be as big as Trey Songz? Trey Songz was a big artist. Like, we just got to keep it real about that.
There might be a little push though, for Trey Songz right now though, because I've seen
the On the Radar. That was another topic on the list.
Something else, and he just released a single.
He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that.
I heard they said he was lip singing. I couldn't tell because I didn't tap into it.
But my issue with that was, everybody gets on the radar and lip syncs. And so I'm begging the question, what is the point of On the Radar?
I think it's just a platform for the rappers to get themselves out there.
It don't make no sense. It's not like colors.
On the block, pretty much.
I don't get those.
For rappers. It's just a platform. These platforms be having viewership and, just put me on here. On the block, on all these other ones that branch off the on the block.
On the porch or off the porch.
Lunchroom freestyle and like motherfuckers sitting at a lunch table. And
Okay, but I would understand if it was those things, right? Like if we get back to like a tiny desk, not get back to a tiny desk, but like a tiny desk makes sense. A colors makes sense. Yep. If somebody was gonna go somewhere and freestyle, that makes sense. When you're just getting in front of a camera and a mic and playing the record and lip syncing,
nah, that's crazy.
What am I supposed to do with that?
I can literally turn your song on.
Nigga, I can do this. I do be doing this. Like, I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
But yeah, there's been I feel like there's been a small push for Trey Songz. A little bit. It can't be by coincidence. Oh yeah, I turn the radio on, I hear 4 or 5 Trey Songz songs in a day.
That's so funny to me.
A week later, you got a single out. Another week or two after that, you're doing on the radar performance. I actually seen him at a live show somewhere performing too. So it's like, well, maybe this is the industry doing this, and it's not just by chance. In the last month, you've seen a lot of and seen and heard a lot of Trey Songz.
I just wonder. We can get into Trey Songz next episode. That's fine. We can talk about Trey Songz and Chris Brown next episode.
Perfect.
Virginia's finest.
We might even just. As a matter of fact, we can even have we'll have an R&B conversation too, Matt. Because did you see the Jermaine Dupri comments?
Mm-mm.
Was that a Joe Budden thing? Okay, well we'll talk about it because he was talking about him, Chris Brown and Usher, and if he wrote for Chris Brown, what it would be like.
I think I seen like a clip of it, but I didn't really finish it, and I didn't really dig into the context.
So yeah, we could bring them all together, the R&B artists and acts, and
okay,
so it'll work out.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we got for this week. We was podding this week, brother. I think we on like 2 hours.
Good. That's a real pod.
Is it? I feel like that's so much. I feel like most podcasts do like an hour and a half. Like
I started tapping into them Joe Budden shits.
I don't even want to know how long they are. There's too many people on that damn couch.
I would finish up listening to my radio show. I think that joint goes off at 9. And then so somewhere from 9:30, the rest of my shift, for the most part, is the Joe Budden podcast, ending at like 12:45.
3 hours?
It'd be long. 2 hours 45 minutes, 2 hours 50 minutes. I promise you.
Oh wow. Oh, you niggas are podding.
They're up there, yeah. So it's
the real yappers.
It's not unusual. And I mean, we're kind of going through some topics. They hitting every topic to hit the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that.
This one right here just dropped 1 day ago. 2 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
So
they on one.
3 hours worth right there. Like,
well, any closing remarks?
What did we just talk about? Nah. Stay blessed. Stay black.
Peace.